It's funny when women really think they're so damn hot. They think they're just the most gorgeous 10, and then they get rejected, and then they come on the internet to cry how they got rejected. It's the funniest thing ever.
So, women in their 20s, unless they're single mothers, they're usually a lot more easygoing. They don't complain as much.
True.
Now, when they kind of hit 25 and then closer to 30, that's where things change.
The bitterness starts seeping in.
But till then, usually they're the fun ones. They're the ones that men would prefer to date. And what happens is they don't even realize it, but what happens is men are starting to go out with the younger version of her instead of her. And she
Damn
doesn't
right.
quite get it because in a woman's mind, she always stays young. It takes a lot for reality to hit that a woman's getting older.
We watched another video where the psychology of women, they really don't think they're gonna age out.
But when she notices that men start going for younger women, that's when the reality starts hitting her. So instead of looking at the reality, she gets upset. And this is an example of what that looks like.
Reasons why men are still single, after the age of 30. Listen the up. If he is still single after 30, there is a freaking reason. Probably not because he's just picky. For one, he wants a girlfriend. He does. He wants a girlfriend, but he does not want to put in any of the effort to do so. Or God forbid he needs to delete the roster. Number two, which is a giant piss off, he thinks therapy is for the weak, but his communication is absolute shit. Like, sir, if anyone needs therapy, it's you. Number three, he's chasing
I don't see how therapy really helps with communication much.
22-year-olds or 20-year-olds or 21-year-olds. Baby girl, he is the problem. But not least, he almost dated someone amazing. Now he
It's always so funny watching them trying to, sabotage the next generation of women. Don't date this guy. He's a loser. Let me date him. I should be dating this loser.
either fucked it up, fucked her over, or just wasn't ready at the time, then now he's freaking scared to try with any other amazing girl.
Oh, yeah. So
She's
scared.
wearing so much makeup.
Yeah,
Now, when I
seriously.
first saw this, I thought she was 30, but now looking at her, maybe she's older. It could just be the makeup because usually when women wear makeup, it's really hard to tell their age. Now, a little
True.
bit beside the point, but basically what she just said, we could
Unless you have a gorgeous ass face like mine, people seem to think I'm like 20 or something. I'm like,
probably reverse everything and it would be more of her situation because it's typically the women that have the rosters. Men are lucky to get even one date a week. And it's typically the women that go to therapy, not so much the men. The difference is too between men and women when they're single is men will go and work on their careers. They'll make money, they'll live their life, basically move on. Women, what do? They're on TikTok making makeup videos and trash talking men.
yeah, pretty much. Right? They don't ever grow or anything. That's the thing. They get to just come on the internet and blast all of their loser like events, I guess. Like every loser thing that happens to them, they come on the internet and like, look, I'm such a loser. Look what happened to me. Feel sorry for me.
Now, who's really taking the L here as a single person?
That's what I said.
Last I checked, men have much more of an incentive to trash talk women than women have to trash talk men. But they don't. They
We
move
don't.
on. It's the women on here trash talking men. That says a lot. But what probably happened in this case was she was after somebody and she noticed that this guy, instead of going for her, went for somebody younger. And the moment that happens, when a woman realizes that she's getting older and men are going for the younger woman, they get bitter. So you can definitely see that the bitterness is starting to set in on this one.
Yep.
Maybe the guy does want a girlfriend at 30, but he doesn't want a bitchy one, so he'll go for younger. And that's the one thing a lot of these women just don't understand. They would probably have even if they're 30, I think they would have a better chance if they just were nicer, maybe to start.
You ain't wrong, Red. That's the thing about women. They're just not nice anymore. They used to be very feminine and nice. Like every time you met a woman, you didn't really have bad interactions like that. Nowadays, every interaction with a woman is just like, oh, God.
Now, you would think that as women get older, as she hits 40, her entitlement would go down. But
Nope,
nope,
just goes up.
the complete opposite happens. Let's see this next video.
Another reason why I'm done with dating apps is this, and I blame Bumble for this. Why do the girls need to reach out first? The guys should be reaching out first. If I'm at a bar and I see a guy and I smile and he smiles, he's coming up to me. I'm not walking up to him. Same thing with the dating apps. But like I said before, the dating apps are trash. They're trash because most of these guys on here, they want a pen pal, and most of these guys are in a relationship and a lot of them are married. And they're just on these apps for validation. Not all of them, but a lot of them, too many of them in fact. So this is what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start going out. We're going out into the wild, and we're going to meet people in the wild. And for all the men that see this, which are probably not many because my following are women, if there are men watching this, please approach a woman. If a woman smiles, and ladies too, you need to smile, make eye contact with a guy.
See, they say stupid shit like this whenever a woman smiles at you. Now every woman that smiles at you, you go freaking approach, get called a creep every damn time.
Smile. He smiles back. You make eyes. Guys, that's your signal to walk over to her and say, hello, can I buy you a drink?
And then they make videos. It's like, I just smiled at a guy and he just automatically thought I wanted him. I was just like, you can never do it right, man. It's just always men's fault.
Okay, I have reacted to a few of her videos, and I probably shouldn't pick on her so much, but she's just such a good example of a 40-year-old that is so entitled. But it's almost funny just seeing how much their entitlement increases as they get older.
It is interesting
I mean,
to see that.
what is she even doing at a bar at 40 years old? I know it's harsh, but at that point, it might just be time to take the L and realize you might always be single. Unless by some miracle she changes her attitude and she becomes a better person.
And that's the thing, right? Like, I think most men, they say, oh, we're not willing to change. Like, even if they change, we're still not gonna date them and stuff. I actually disagree with a lot of the comments like that. I think if most women were just to reciprocate femininity and just everything, that effort that you put in, and they reciprocate it back, most men are going to be like, finally, this is what I was waiting for. It doesn't matter what they look like. Even the body count part might not matter as much if you can get the femininity and niceness from them back.
And she doesn't nag and, come on TikTok and do all this. But I mean, at this point, it's on the internet. So it's kind of hard to reverse that at this point.
True.
But at 40, they're basically, at 30, they're still trying to make sense of it, right? But at 40, they're basically demanding that men approach them again as if they're 20-year-olds. Unfortunately, I hate to break it to the ladies, but we do age. Our youth is very short. So it's probably good to have some other assets, other than just Botox and makeup. But it gets worse. Let's see this next woman.
It's crazy that it gets worse.
Why I will not date at 50. It's simple. Men forgot how to be gentlemen. And to be fair, women forgot how to be ladies. But mostly, it's not dating. It's just meeting somebody for a drink, maybe an appetizer, possibly a dinner, paying your bill, splitting the bill, and then leaving.
You're 50, still expecting men to pay your freaking way, huh?
That's not a date.
Yeah, even at 50 years old, women are still expecting the expensive dates. Ideally, by 50, you should at least have it together as a woman. Stuff happens and women are single. I'm not saying all single women at 50 are bad, but you have to kind of look at what got you there, because a lot of times it's just a lot of bad decisions.
Almost
So
always.
yeah, I'm 53, completely single by choice, and also no children by choice. Love my life, have incredible friends, and travel is the secret to my happiness. I do not wait around for some man to show up to travel with me or to explore places with me. I do it on my own and have so much fun and usually take friends with me, meet friends wherever I go. It's the secret to my personal happiness. So if you're out there whining and complaining that you can't find a guy and your life is not worth living, then you better knock it off and rethink the way you're living your life, because you got one
She thinks that most girls or women out there have so much money to be able to just travel and bring their friends and do whatever they want.
shot, babies. So have fun and enjoy it.
Yeah, so usually at this point, they've made so many bad decisions that to not look bad, they just have to say that they're single by choice and that they're so happy being single. And on top of that, try to get other women to be single with them by saying just how amazing it is to not live with a man, basically.
Again, this the misery loves company. These old bags just want all the young women to be old bags and miserable like them. That's why they tell them all these things. Like, oh yeah, go out there, travel, never get married, never have kids, be miserable like me. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time.